Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is April the 2nd, 2018. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. Strong hand. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. All right, people. Remember, check out the notes section below to see yesterday's video, all the videos, get your Trezor, Ledger Nano, t-shirts, everything below, Meister discount codes. All right. Fitting in is overrated. Yeah, people, it is. Have some conviction. Be the very definition of a 20%er. Math is math. 20%ers will never be a majority. They're never going to fit in. And they're the ones who have the conviction. They bring success. Remember that. And speaking about not fitting in, forking off is definitely an act of not fitting in. And in the land of Monero, they're the Monero V people, and there's all this shaming and social pressure and peer pressure and scam words being tossed around, conspiracy words being tossed around about Monero V. Oh, you can't talk about that. You can't talk about that. And the funny thing is that I'm not here to fit in. I'm going to talk about it. I think it's an opportunity. If people have Monero, why not, get their free Monero V? I want them to, and then turn it into Bitcoin. I'm about helping people get Bitcoin here. I'm not about being shamed into going, Fluffy Pony isn't the king of the world. I mean, if he doesn't like Monero V, that's his opinion. I think it's an opportunity for people. So I mean, you can fit in with the Monero. I mean, and you know what? If you like Fluffy and everything, yeah, fit in with him. That's cool. But I mean, it's not. Life isn't about fitting in. It's overrated, and that's what this is an example of. And the Monero V people, they say they've got a tweet out there. Our community and ambassador program is now live. MoneroV.org/community. If you are passionate about privacy and blockchain, join the Monero V movement and take an active role in our community. And okay, so I linked to that below. So I know there are people out there who want to be in motion. There are a lot of you out there who, I mean, maybe you don't have a job right now. Maybe you're in financial purgatory. I don't know. Here's an opportunity. I'm always hearing people say, "Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I have no money." Well, here you go. Here you go. Be in motion. I'm just trying to hook you up. All right, dudes. I wanted to say thanks to Javier Suarez. Yesterday at the very end of the show, he sent a $2 super chat, and that was very nice of him. I didn't say thank you. So anyone who's over there right now in the live chat, if you want to do the super chat, I'll answer your question. But for everyone else that's watching this tape, or if you're watching this live, pound that freaking like button. Seriously. And subscribe to the channel and check out the links below, of course. So, always be hoarding. I had that written down. ABH. Always be hoarding. All right, so and always be closing if you're a salesman, right? So people are talking about Airbnb. They're fighting Airbnb, threatening lawsuits. And I love Airbnb, but because it's centralized, there can be lawsuits. There is a target there, and the people who don't want, the hotel industrial complex people, they're gonna rag on Airbnb. And so we need a decentralized version of Airbnb that cannot be sued. And hopefully that'll come out of Bitcoin one day. Something like that. I'm no master of the technology or the technical know-how to do something like that. But I'm just like, man, I love this. I love the Airbnb, but it's getting hit from all sides and people are flooding it. And it's the evolution. It's also the evolution of exchanges. Also, that there'll be a decentralized, a lawsuit immune. That's what I mean. That's part of what decentralization is about. Becoming lawsuit immune. So we need an Airbnb that's lawsuit immune, and we need exchanges that are lawsuit immune. Once you're lawsuit immune, oh my God! I mean, you're a pleasure to deal with, and you're very efficient. You don't have to worry about being brought down by frivolous lawsuits. I'm just thinking about all this right now. All right, and remember, I am going to be speaking in Los Angeles Century City, April the 17th. That is coming up. Anders, he'll be promoting that soon enough. And of course, Denver is the World Crypto Network event, or there'll be World Crypto Network guys there like Andy and Vortex and Thomas, and who knows who else is going to be there in Denver on May the 25th, right? Is it the April 25th? Anyway, it's linked to below. I just totally messed up the date of it. Is it? Yeah, it's April 25th, and then Los Angeles is April 17th. It's all linked to below if you need to get tickets to the events. Check that out, please. Get the correct date. Yeah, follow me at Techbalt, TECHBALT on Twitter and on Steam at Bitcoin Meister. Yeah, all those things are blowing up. All right, so there's an article, a CoinDesk article out there by this like social justice warrior Bailey Ritzel. She's a no coiner. I believe at the end of the article, in the disclaimer, says she has no cryptocurrency. So I mean, she's coming from that prerogative. Maybe she's a little bitter. I don't know. But the title of the article is "I Survived the Eternal Boy Playground." Will Puerto Rico? And it talks about a cryptocurrency event in Puerto Rico. It talks about the people who've moved to Puerto Rico, who are involved in cryptocurrency, who are legally, trying to minimize their tax burden. And this article is basically a no-coiner trying to use guilt and shame on successful men, and trying to use words like colonialism, and trying to make people feel bad about success and capitalism and Bitcoin. I mean, shaming people for legally trying to minimize their tax burden. I mean, it's clearly, she's not a person that's in motion. I mean, should all of these successful men that she's writing about, calling them boys, saying they're colonialist in Puerto Rico, taking advantage of the poor Puerto Ricans, should they just give all their wealth away? I mean, is that the answer? Is that what you want? Should they just feel bad and just kill themselves? I mean, what's the end goal here? I mean, should everyone aim to be a failure? Is that what we should all? We shouldn't try to be in motion. We shouldn't aim for success. Just forget about those ideals. Just, be toxic, be bitter, and complain, and just worry about poor people, and and try to just don't better their lives. Don't bring wealth to their island. Just avoid their island totally. They were doing things great over there. You should have just left them alone. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this is all about here. But as a takedown of capitalism, who knows? So CoinDesk can publish whatever they want, by the way. And this is just an example of what the mainstream crypto media seems to like. They like to virtue signal, have a woman complain about wealthy men. As wealthy men are evil. They're taking advantage of the poor Puerto Ricans. This is like such an innovative thing that's going on in Puerto Rico. Guys who are wealthy are going down there, taking advantage of this legal tax loophole, bringing cryptocurrency business down there, bringing their wealth, spending their money in an island ravaged by nature. And the people in Puerto Rico, they've had years to make their island great. And in some ways, I guess they have. But, if these guys have every right to go down there, be private landowners, do what they want to do. And they all want to be successful people. And why I feel like people out there want successful people to waste all their time trying to fit square pegs into circle holes. I think mainstream Western society is all about that these days, that you should feel bad. People who are, that don't have the merit, who don't have the skills, that they can't succeed. And you should be forced to figure out how to get them to succeed. And if you can't get them to succeed, you should have money stolen from you, or you should just feel bad and kill yourself, or just give me money, just give it all away. You should be taxed at 90% or something like that. I mean, not everyone's going to be successful in life. That's part of it. And if you are successful in life, you should feel great about yourself, and you should serve as an example. And the people who are less successful should look up to you and try to be just like you. And it's not my responsibility to solve other people's issues. I have personal responsibility, and so everyone should have personal responsibility. Okay, it's not my responsibility to take care of them, but it's not their responsibility to take care of me. We're equals. We are equals in that way. We all have personal responsibility, and it seems like we're in a world where it's glamorized to give up your personal responsibility and then to punish the people who have personal responsibility. And this article it boils down to that. I mean, when you read this article, so Puerto Ricans, they could have bought Bitcoin. They have had years to manage their island properly, and should they just blame should they blame everybody like this woman says, or should they be in motion and partner up with this amazing crypto opportunity that has dropped into their laps? I mean, and for me, I mean, I try to look at it. If I was there, I would look at it as a positive thing. Like, well, all of a sudden, all these rich guys are here. Let me try to get a piece of the pie. Let me try to learn from these guys. These guys just all of a sudden are here. They're having events here. So, this woman was free to write her article. That's my critique of the article. That's my critique of the mainstream crypto media, the direction, the virtue signaling that seems to come out of some of these organizations and some of these people who we're familiar with. I mean, just take personal responsibility. It's a new counterculture, people. Pound that freaking like button. All right, so something I found funny out there and flattering. The New York dude on Steemit, he made a cartoon, like a happy Passover cartoon of me. It's pretty funny. I linked to it below. It's like me sitting on a throne with kind of like a menorah or something in my hand. I don't know. It's good. It's good. Thank you. Thank you very much, New York dude. Upvote that one, everybody. Upvote that one. By the way, I contacted the Monero Zero people, and they were very responsive. Yeah, they said they would answer questions and stuff, and I thought the door was magically opening there. I was like, what's going on? No, so yeah, check them out. Monero Zero. I mean, maybe I'll get them on the show. They were pretty cool with me, at least. Sometimes when you email someone, it takes a very long time. Now I understand people can be busy, but they were very receptive. All right. So yesterday, of course, was April Fool's. I had a little April Fool's joke, but it seems like the Vitalik Buterin over at Ethereum, he had an April Fool's joke too. And the Matt Odell retweets it, and Matt Odell also says, when your cryptocurrency is run by a 24-year-old, monetary policy is an April Fool's joke. Okay, so basically Vitalik said as an April Fool's joke that it would be nice to, or he proposed a $120 million cap, 120 million Ethereum cap on Ethereum, that there'll only be 120 million Ethereum ever. There is no cap right now. And so then he said that it was just a joke, but then he said that people were interested in it, so that it should be considered. If people want to do it, they should do it. Well, it's not, these centralized cryptocurrencies, it's just not, it's not good when you're joking about a serious subject like that. This is a serious subject. It's a serious subject. And again, when guys that are like the figureheads of their cryptocurrency do something that people feel is obnoxious, or unprofessional, that's just a joke for some people, but really serious for other people, then you get people to fork off. And hey, man, it's not about fitting in. So, I mean, again, in the land of Monero, is a similar thing. So Vitalik should look at Fluffy and say, like, how many of these little jokes can I pull until a serious group of people are just like, okay, we're going our own way here. We're going our own way. We're doing our own thing. We're not fitting in with you. You do your thing. We do our thing. Now, Ethereum is on a tremendous scale, much larger scale than Monero, but hey, it can happen. So Vitalik, apparently he's 24. I thought he was even younger. you know, maybe you don't want to make such April Fool's jokes in the future. Because the 120 million thing is serious, and you kind of turned it around to make it seem serious, but you did say it was an April Fool's joke. So, hey, you know, whatever. If people want to get into those altcoins, it's their business. I'm the Bitcoin Meister. I'm about buying and holding Bitcoin. Pound that like button. So remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, check out the notes section below. I will say hello to you guys in the chat. I hope I covered everything. Bye.